Hi, and welcome to Journaling Through, where we heal holistically through guided journaling. My name is Christine, and I will be your host. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to focus on how to heal after divorce. Now, you have been in a toxic relationship and you want to heal completely. So here are a few tips and guidelines to follow. Changing your habits. We suggested in our previous videos that if you are in a situation that is extremely stressful or feel overwhelmed, keep something with you. It can be a piece of jewelry, a gemstone, a photograph, a piece of paper with a mantra on it, and to keep it somewhere close to you, either in a pocket of your coat. And every time you feel that anxiety is mounting, you can put your hand in your pocket and ground yourself to this element that you have to bring you back to a calm and calculated energy. Reward yourself, not with buying things to put yourself in a financial distress situation again. Reward yourself with a cup of tea, that you are now free from this toxic relationship. Reward yourself by walking in nature or sitting down by yourself and enjoying you. Detoxifying is a process, so we should take care not to rush time. In your journal, write down your holistic healing path. Where do you want to be after a month? After a year? After 5 years? After a decade? This does not rush time, but it does keep us on track, very similar to how our divorce journal kept the divorce proceedings on track. Keep track of your progress. Every day, write down a new thing that you have learned to do by yourself or for yourself. We have an excellent energy meter video. You can find the link in the description, and you can use that as your personal mentor. When we go through very stressful situations, we tend to neglect our own physical, mental, and spiritual dimensions, most of the time to serve other people's needs. It is imperative that we instill great self-care techniques at this time. And also, never feel like you cannot reach out to professional help, therapists, support systems, and even your own self-care journaling. Detach. After divorce, most people have the need to justify their actions from the past, rely on outsiders to validate their wonky self-worth, and to prove their abilities to be loved for whoever is going to be next in this relationship. We suggest that you find out who you are first. Decide what you want. And the divorce is really nobody else's business. If they're asking in a supportive capacity, you still have the power to choose what you want to share or not. You are in a vulnerable state after divorce, and there will be some holistic healing that needs to happen. But never feel like you need to be pressured into doing it on somebody else's time frame, or to prove that you are a lovable, wonderful person. Solitude. Interpersonal discord leads to chronic alertness, that fight or flight syndrome. The sympathetic nervous system is critically important for the regulation of our energy and our metabolism, and research shown that the health impacts on our organs, slowed metabolic rate, and fatigue when sympathetic nervous systems has been in chronic overdrive over an extended period of time. Look at your body today. See and feel how much stress you have been under that you can now release. The divorce is completed. It is done. Start rebuilding that beautiful relationship with yourself, with self-care methods, healthy eating, and your own emotional healing. Vulnerability. After a dramatic event like divorce, we are very vulnerable. As we are still trying to figure out where we fit in and what we would like from our lives and how we are going to move forward. Unfortunately, there are people who would like to cash in on that. So be very careful that you do not land up in a similar situation as before. This can be counteracted by taking the time for yourself to detoxify first and to pay attention to your body, mind, spirit recovery before entering into a new relationship. By using your journaling through divorce and separation, you have taken control over your finances and the divorce proceedings. Egos suffer in divorce proceedings, and airing your dirty laundry for all to see can leave you feeling sad, depressed, and with a low self-esteem. This could be exacerbated by seeing pictures of your ex enjoying a perceived grandiose lifestyle without you. There will also be times where you could wonder if it wasn't just better to stay in the relationship. In order to get yourself back on track, find ways not to take the bait. Bring the focus back to yourself and to your own energy. It's okay to unfriend people on social media, to set healthy boundaries for mutual friends and say that you just seriously do not want to be set up with somebody right now because you are focusing on your own healing process. And this also goes for topics that you do not want to discuss. Tell them straight up. Say, listen, I really do not care about my ex. I am focusing on me, so if you would be so kind and respect my wishes, let's discuss something else. We have a monthly challenge that will help you with self-care in this post-divorce time, and it'll also help you set some of those healthy boundaries. And you can find these on our channel in the Journaling Challenge playlist or on our blog. Another pitfall is the urge to prove that you are worthy and that you have the ability to make good choices and relationships to last. The only person you need to prove your own worth to is yourself. Embrace this vulnerable state of mind and put the competition of a new relationship on hold until you have found your feet, your own personal value, and your self-sustaining place in this world. Let's be honest, the relationship that you have with yourself is the most important one. You have given yourself a second chance to create the life you've always wanted. And even though it might not seem like it at the present moment, we said in the beginning, take your time. This is your opportunity to get your finances in order, to get your life on track, and to create a vision and to create the physical life that you have always wanted to be. Clear your physical space of things that could trigger you back to heartache and sadness. Clear your mind space through guided journaling and your spiritual space with meditation and soul practices. post-separation, during and post-divorce could leave you feeling like a victim of abuse that has left scars and wounds. At first, you might feel this euphoric idea of being free, regardless of the settlement and the proceedings. But after a few months, the escape from the long-term trauma exposure can make you collapse mentally or even physically when the reality of the matter kicks in. For instance, if you have limited resources now or no medical insurance, friends and family who decided to side with the ex, perhaps you needed a change of career, of location, of homes. You survived divorce. In order to become an empowered person, look around you and see the millions, past, present, and future survivors around the world. Survivors from war zones, refugees, immigrants, cancer, terminal illness, nature disasters, terror attacks, abductions, accidents, and the list goes on and on. Every survivor has a unique narrative, but also have many things in common. They appreciate their lives. They embrace their second chance. They appreciate gestures of kindness. They explore government-funded support as a stepping stone. They have support groups and new friends they would have never otherwise encountered. They belong to the global tribe of survivors. They journal down their new beginnings and craft and work towards the life that they envision. So rather than jumping on the next sinking ship, celebrate your survival. Join hands with the many humans who have also managed to break free from their oppressing circumstances. You are worthy. You are loved. And you are supported. Thank you for joining us today. If the message in the video resonated with you, do give it a thumbs up and share it. If self-care lifestyle is something that you would like to subscribe to, feel free to press the subscribe button to our channel. Keep journaling, keep growing.